at the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium on the campus of Roncalli High School. And regular season finale is what we have in store for you this evening as Roncalli taking on Columbus North. Final game before the state tournament begins next week. Roncalli comes in 16-4, winners of 6 in a row, fresh off clinching the Circle City Conference last Friday night in a 69-40 win over Covenant Christian. Meanwhile, Columbus North comes in winners of 3 in a row and a 3-3 record on the road. And tonight, Evan, for this Roncalli team, it's a chance to close things out in style and wrap up what's been a very solid regular season. 3 of the 4 losses have been by 1 possession, and put some finishing touches on the preparation for the sectional next week. Well, we seem to be having some trouble with Evan's microphone, so we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and run our pregame interview with Roncalli head coach Tim Gray and catch up with Coach to get his thoughts on the game from last Friday night, as well as the matchup tonight with Columbus North. Here was our conversation with Coach Gray. Rob Brown here with Roncalli head coach Tim Gray as the girls basketball team winding out the regular season tonight, taking on Columbus North at home. Before we get into the matchup tonight, let's go back to last time out for your team, Coach, all the way back to Friday. Close out the week, your team clinching the conference championship with an easy win, 69-40 at Covenant Christian. Second straight game that you've shot it really well, is season high 61% on Friday night. As you had a chance to look at the tape, what would you attribute that high percentage to?
I thought a lot of it was our spacing and patience. We're just shooting with more confidence now, helps a lot too. After the Martinsville game, we were kind of playing high. And then just our spacing. One of the things we talked about is we were watching people penetrate, not moving, and getting into those open spots, and we're doing a much better job of that now.
What sorts of things did you work on with the team this week in the lead up to tonight's game with Columbus North?
For us, a lot of this is just trying to understand what they do offensively. They run the weave a little bit, like LN runs a little bit of it, and Chittard and Covenant even, but no one runs it as disciplined as Columbus North. Those girls have been doing it since they were in 4th grade, so understanding what those responsibilities will be, where we're going to switch, where we're trying to take the basketball, and where help comes from.
This is not the typical Columbus North team in that they had that run from 2010 to 16 where they had an all-star on the team every year, but this is more of a balanced team. They've got 3 players averaging between 11 and 13. When you've got that kind of defensive assignment, what kind of trouble does that pose when you can't really focus in on one stop?
It causes a lot of problems because we got to know where to help from. We try to get some good films of teams that are similar to us and figure out what they were trying to do. We just got to make sure we stay disciplined. We talked a lot this week that Columbus North, even if they don't have those all-stars, they're just so solid always. And if a girl hasn't shot it well and you don't guard her, she'll shoot it well tonight. They know what they need to do to get on the floor, and they do a really good job at that. Offensively, we've got to continue to share the basketball. I think we've got to make them guard us for long possessions. I think we've got some advantages in our size on the wing. So just making them guard us and then continue to attack the basket.
Roncalli taking on Columbus North tonight to wrap up the regular season. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
That's Roncalli head coach Tim Gray. We're back after this on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Marian University wants to know, what are you
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill me.
It's been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me.
I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
We're so thrilled to have Peyton Manning's name on our children's hospital. But we are a hospital designed for kids.
And then the halfback went in motion and then ran a slant route across the middle. Try to get a linebacker isolated on him. I like this beat. It's nice. Give me some more bass. A little more bass here. These are nice. Wish they had them at the adult hospital next door. I think I'm gonna make this giraffe green.
That's crazy.
Might be right. Let's go red right, scat right, 585, wide drag. On two. Ready? Break. Nice ride. Y'all have these in blue? Can you hear this?
There's only one Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, offering world-class compassionate care for your child. Schedule primary ER or specialist care online.
Thanks, Peyton. We've got this.
Oh, okay. That's where they go.
Ready to go. So let's get back to what we were talking about, Evan, in terms of tonight is the final chance for Roncalli to make some final touches on their sectional prep as they get going next Tuesday night against Pike. But certainly the way Roncalli is playing and the way they're shooting the ball specifically the last couple games, they have to feel really confident about how this thing is heading into the sectional.
Yeah, they have to feel really confident about everything they've been doing from the three-point shot. They've been shooting 69%, then 57% the following game. I mean, they got to feel really confident going into this game. It's really good confidence to go into this game because they're a really good team in Columbus North, and going into the sectional with a lot of confidence to try to win that one as well.
Well, this will be, like Evan said, a really good tune-up for what will be a better than their record indicates game against Pike, which is the opening game for Roncalli in the state tournament next Tuesday night at Ben Davis, with a matchup with Ben Davis in the semifinals looming on Friday night next week. But first things first, Columbus North, the opponent tonight, and the Bulldogs have had to navigate some choppy waters. They had a stretch for over a month from December the 6th to January 11th. There were some COVID issues that put the program on pause. So really, Evan, they've been playing catch-up ever since the middle of January, trying to get as many games in as possible. And this game tonight will be their third game in 4 nights. So there's a distinct possibility that Roncalli can catch the Bulldogs with a little bit of fatigue tonight, you would think.
Yeah, they can really catch them because they're really tired. Towards the end of the game, they're going to be really gassed, and you think that they're going to be tired and get to the end. But you think Roncalli can just use the timeouts that they have when they get down or to get up. They just got to do what they got to do to get to the very end.
Well, plenty of things to think about, and as we take a look at what you've got on your mind for the keys to the game, Evan, what are your thoughts?
I really think that Roncalli needs to get inside and get some kick-out shots for 3. They've been shooting over 60% from 3 in the past 2 to 3 games, and they really need to keep focusing on that. But if they lag out and go inside, I mean, they're going to open up opportunities to shoot the 3. But also, I think they got to limit the turnovers. Don't give any opportunities to Columbus North because they're a very good 3-point shooting team as well, because that's all they do from the basketball standpoint is shoot 3s for majority of the game. But we'll see how the game goes as we start soon.
Well, Columbus North, as we look at what they've got in the scorebook tonight, they're dressing 19 players tonight. And heaven help us if we have to keep track of all 19.
Well, they're all shooting pregame right now.
They're all out shooting free throws. So we'll see how that unfolds. We know who the starters are, and we'll kind of work our way through it as we go. But
that might be because of the fatigue and stuff, being tired. They got to give other people rest.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But I know for a fact there are not. You take away the 5 players that are on the floor, there are not 14 chairs down on that bench. As I look down to our right to accommodate that Columbus North reserve. But speaking of numbers and reserves, Roncalli's JV team, right prior to us going on air, picked up a 38-27 win to close out its season. Kudos to Coach Jason Sims, Coach Morgan Clifford, and the girls' JV team as they closed out with a 16-1 record. The only loss that they suffered was a 1-point loss at Lawrence North over the Christmas break. So one of the better JV girls basketball seasons in recent memory. And certainly, Evan, that would give anybody that follows this program some very positive thoughts about what's coming up in the pipeline with this Roncalli girls basketball team.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of confidence because you can just see with a 16-1 record in the JV, you just got to feel like the next couple of years are going to be a big couple of years for Roncalli girls basketball. But we'll just hope that this season goes as well, win the sectional, and go on.
Yeah, certainly this 2020-21 team is not ready to put the lid on this season just yet, hoping for a deep tournament run. A win tonight can give the program 17 regular season wins. That's only happened 8 times in the previous 46 seasons. So this team could put itself in a rare group to get at least 17 wins in the regular season. But to do that, they're going to have to beat a very good Columbus North team that comes up here. We mentioned Columbus North is playing its 3rd game in 4 nights. They've got one more game before the sectional. They're going to play next on Saturday afternoon against Terre Haute North. So they'll close out the week with a 4-game week. That's a lot of basketball to navigate
It'll keep them
down the stretch.
It'll keep them ready, though, for the tournament. Make sure they don't get any laggy or anything. Just keep them playing, getting reps.
And both of these teams are playing on Tuesday night, the first night of the state tournament. Both of these teams drawing a first-round assignment. For Roncalli, it'll be Pike. Columbus North playing Bloomington South on Tuesday night. And, Evan, we were taking a look at Columbus North sectional, a very good Columbus East team that gave Columbus North all they could handle earlier in the year. And then you throw in Martinsville with a very good team, only 4 losses that Roncalli beat on the road 2 Saturdays ago. And then you toss in East Central, the hosts, who are currently 16-4 and ranked 6th in the state. I've got to think that's one of the more difficult 4A sectionals in the state.
Yeah, East Central's very good. I mean, I think they're going to be the favorite going into that tournament, but you just got to go in there and say, we got to win, we got to win. Just go in and say, we got to win, and I think they'll be all right.
Well, neither one of these programs, oddly enough, neither one of these programs has won a 4A sectional since 2016. And in that particular year, both of these teams went to the semi-state and played each other. Columbus North beating Roncalli in a phenomenal game played at Richmond in the semi-state. That was ultimately a win for Columbus North, 55-48, back on February 19th of 2021. Columbus North went on then and lost the next weekend in the state final to Penn. But boy, you think about it, it's been 5 years since both of these programs, hard to believe that it's been 5 years since both of these programs have won a sectional. So certainly that's going to be on their mind next week. And we think about that game that semi-state game back in 2016. I went back and looked at it today. Of the 10 players that started that game, 7 of them ended up playing college basketball, and 5 of them played Division I basketball.
Yeah, it's really impressive when you have 5 Division I players and 7 college players in total. That means you have some good players.
There was just a tremendous amount of talent on the floor to start that game. So the only other Circle City Conference game in action tonight, teams in action, is the final Circle City Conference game of the year, actually the second to last. Covenant Christian is at Guerin Catholic. Both those programs wrapping up their conference portion of the season. And Bishop Chatard scheduled to host Brebeuf Jesuit tomorrow night. That will indeed be the final Circle City Conference game of this 2020-21 season. But as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Roncalli winning its 2nd straight and 3rd overall Circle City Conference title with the 69-40 win at Covenant Christian last Friday night. We're going to take our 2nd and final break here on the McDonald's pregame show. When we come back, Evan and I have the starting lineup, I should say, and the tip for tonight's game between Roncalli and Columbus North. It's next on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Every day we go farther.
Going to school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We need to put our masks on. Good idea. Well, let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus for more information.
Ortho Indy South, Chick-fil-A, Glander Rockford Orthodontics, and the Roncalli High School Alumni Association. Now back to Rob Brown for tip-off.
And we're back at Roncalli High School. Let's take a look at the lineups for tonight's game. First for the visitors from Columbus North. 19 in uniform tonight. They will start Lauren Barker, 5'5", a sophomore, averaging 11.4 points per game. Second guard, Alexa McKinley, leading scorer, averaging 12.6 points a game. She's a 5'8" senior. Emma Long, a 5'8" sophomore, averaging 3.7 points per game. On the front line, Kyla Lawson, 5'10", a junior, averaging 10.5 points per game. And Madison White, 6 foot, a senior, averaging 8 points per game. Pat McKee, the head coach, in his 11th year, 227 and 54, his record. Very impressive. He's 8-3 against Roncalli. Assisted by Renee Isaac, Ron Patberg, Brett White, Joe Wetzel, and Jasmine O'Connor. For Roncalli, 13 in the scorebook. Usual starters, that's 3 in the backcourt with Sydney Horton, the 5'7" sophomore, averaging 7.5 points per game. Savannah Bischoff, 5'8", the sophomore, averaging 6 points per game. Maddie Bischoff coming off a 28-point game on Friday night where she was 6 of 7 from the three-point line. Maddie, a 5'10" senior, averaging 20.5 points per game. The Carr twins on the front line, Sophie Carr and Abby, 5'10" seniors, averaging 5.9 points and 4 points per game, respectively. Tim Gray, the head coach, in his first season, he is 16-4, assisted by Rachel Parker, Morgan Clifford, Ladarius Mathis. Our officials tonight, Kurt Anderson, Robbie Miller, and Mike Mortel. Roncalli in the home whites, red Roncalli block lettering and numerals in the royal blue trim. Columbus North in the royal blue road unis. The Columbus in white block lettering and numerals, and the white and gray trim. Sophie Carr and Kyla Lawson jump it up, and the tip's controlled by the Bulldogs. Working right to left from our vantage point, away from us here, away from its bench in this first half. We are high atop the gym along the northern sideline.
Roncalli's in 2-3 zone.
Deep bounce to Lawson. She's fouled at the rim by Savannah Bischoff. 2 shots. That's one of the few times this year I can remember, Evan, where Roncalli began the game in a zone. Usually that's an adjustment that comes later.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with this 2-3 zone early.
Lawson hits the first free throw to put the Bulldogs on the board first. Just 16 seconds in.
Already a foul.
Lawson averaging 10.5 points and a team best 9.5 rebounds. The junior knocks both the free throws down. Little three-quarter press by the Bulldogs. Diagonal pass to Sophie Carr into the forecourt. Now she's trapped, splits it. Finds Abby Carr cutting back door, kick out to Maddie Bischoff for a stand-up three. Bang! She got it. What great ball movement on that possession.
Yeah, great dribble through 2 people to get that shot from Maddie. Good work.
Good pass out by Abby Carr, gets the assist. 3-2 the score. Roncalli on top.
Nice pass.
Nice pass in low to Lawson, and she puts it up and in. She has all 4.
There's high differential there.
Horton breaks the pressure into the forecourt, trapped on the sideline. The ball swung to Maddie Bischoff. Another 3, same spot, and it's long off the back of the rim. Rebound is fought for, knocked off the inline. Last touch by Lawson, and it stays at the Roncalli end.
She jumped too early to get that ball and hit
this
her
time,
feet.
yep, Savannah Bischoff was there to contest that rebound. Abby Carr on the inbound, throws a pass over the head of Maddie Bischoff and out of bounds.
Hit Herndon around the head. See that?
Yep, it did. It hit, yeah, it did indeed. Hit Emily Herndon sitting on the bench right in the head. Ball was not touched, so Columbus North walks it up. McKinley out top, played by Savannah Bischoff. Now in the corner, Roncalli goes man. Pass deflected, but Barker runs it down. Now Roncalli still in the 2-3 zone. I stand corrected. Long. Now White's spinning the lane. Tied up, and a jump ball goes back to Roncalli.
Looks like Columbus North's trying to go inside and try to get a kick out 3, it looks like. Trying to get a good shot up, but Roncalli's really good zone defense so far, is keeping them from doing that.
4-3 the score. Columbus North on top. 90 seconds in. Horton out top. In the passing lane, McKinley deflects the pass into the scorer's table.
Both teams being very aggressive, trying to tip balls and get forced turnovers, which is a good thing.
Really jumping in the passing lanes here early. Sophie Carr in backcourt to Horton. Horton coming off an 8-assist game last Friday night, tying her career high. Maddie Bischoff down the baseline, attacks to the rim, bumped at the rim, but still finishes anyway.
That's why you go up strong every time you go up. Good take, though, by Maddie.
She's got all 5 Roncalli points, and the Royals back on top. In the corner, Barker. Lob high, low pass into Lawson, turns and shoots and puts it up and in.
The same play they ran last time they scored to Lawson. Little high pass to her, then she pivoted her way into the goal.
Well, Lawson and Maddie Bischoff have scored all of their team's points. And the score is Lawson 6, Maddie Bischoff 5. Savannah Bischoff left side for 3. Rounded out, rebounded by White. Here comes McKinley up the floor. Slows it down out top. Roncalli in a man-to-man. Savannah Bischoff plays McKinley. McKinley the leading scorer for this Columbus North team. Working behind a screen, looked at a 3. Ball swung near side to Barker. Lawson fighting down the block, and meanwhile White puts up a 3 and knocks it in. White out front for 3.
Columbus North has really good ball movement, though, to get those good shots. Roncalli fades away, then leave White wide open for the 3.
White's 28th 3 of the season. Tim Gray calls a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 5:16 to go, first quarter. Roncalli trails on the Beck's board 9-5.
Trouble your phones or computers, considering video surveillance, contact any.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill
I'm
me.
24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill
It's
me.
been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill
I
me.
don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Kayla Lima Perez and Alexandra Swift on the cameras. Max Mandel is our producer tonight. Happy you're with us on a Thursday. Savannah Bischoff down the baseline, out of a double team, gives to Sophie Carr. She splits it, gets to the rim, scoops it up, no, but draws a foul at the rim.
Nice Euro step there to fade the defense away, then she goes back into the goal and draws a foul. Get some free throw attempts.
Fouls on Long, her first, team first. Sophie Carr shoots 2. 56%er on the year is Sophie Carr. Sets and fires the first one. It rolls off the rim. 5:02 left, first quarter. Roncalli trailing 9-5 in this regular season finale for the Royals. Columbus North will be back at home on Saturday afternoon and take on Terre Haute North. Second one up by Sophie Carr. Spins off.
I think this one's going to be a close game, but in clutch situations, you got to hit your free throw. That's what it's going to come down to, I think. Free throw shooting.
Trap in the backcourt. McKinley trying to get up the floor. She stepped on the sideline. Good pressure by Savannah, and Maddie Bischoff forced the turnover.
Sister duo right there.
That's
defense.
a nice way to get the ball right back after the 2 missed free throws. 9-5 the score, 4:50 left in the first quarter. Roncalli trailing. Now Columbus North shows a little 3-2 zone. Horton at the right arc. Looking inside, skip it over the top to Maddie Bischoff in the left corner. She's open for 3. Bang! She got it.
Nice court pass from Sydney to the corner.
Well, if you give Maddie Bischoff time to set up and wait for a pass against that zone, she's going to have a big night. Barker pull up from the foul line is good.
Problem is they're scoring, but they can't trade buckets the whole game. It's going to be
Columbus North shooting at a high clip here early, leading 11-8. Maddie Bischoff has all 8 Roncalli points, including 2 threes. She's the career leader in threes. Sophie Carr flashes into the paint, try to put a pass across the baseline to her sister Abby, but it's deflected off the hip, off the inline, off of Kyla Lawson, beg your pardon. And it stays with Roncalli. 4:04 left in the first quarter. Columbus North up 3, 11-8. Sydney Horton in the corner. Maddie Bischoff, another catch and shoot 3 off the rim. Loose ball's on the floor. Abby Carr fighting with it with Madison White. It's a tie-up, and the arrow goes to Columbus North.
Has got some good looks, though, going for the shots, though.
Yeah, you take that corner, that open corner 3 from Maddie Bischoff every time down.
Ooh.
And the airmail pass over the head of Barker out of bounds. So Roncalli's pressure forcing turnovers on 2 of the last 3 Bulldog trips down the floor. But the road team, Columbus North, leading by 3. 3:45 left in the first. Sydney Horton drives on Barker to the basket, draws a foul at the rim, and shoots 2.
It's a good take there. You got to get to the free throw line, I think, get them in foul trouble, make them put their bench in early.
When they don't have a whole lot of size beyond White and Lawson.
It's not like they can get in foul trouble with 19 players on the bench, honestly.
Good point.
Yeah.
They go deep. Horton misses the first free throw, so Roncalli has started this game
0 for 3.
0 for 3 from the foul line. Ansley Bishop is in, as is Emma Halter. Bishop, the 5'9 sophomore, and Halter, the 5'5 junior. Emma coming off an 8-point game at Covenant Christian last Friday night, hitting 2 threes off the bench. Horton spins the basketball, fires the second one good. Horton, the first player other than Maddie Bischoff to score for Roncalli tonight. It's an 11-9 Columbus North lead. Diagonal pass, almost stolen away. Lawson has it in the corner. White swings to Barker, who's open for 3. That's good.
That
called
was
it
2.
Long 2 or foot on the corner, on the line, in the corner. But Barker has 4. Back to a 4-point Columbus North lead.
Yeah, she was taking out shots. She's wide open.
Horton kicks it back to Maddie Bischoff, turns the corner, in the lane to the bucket, draws another foul at the rim. I think that foul is going to be called on the floor, however, on McKinley. McKinley's foul, her first, team third. But that foul ruled on the floor by Kurt Anderson.
It's close.
Horton on the inbound. 3:10 to go, first quarter. Leaves it for Maddie Bischoff at the arc. Lost the handle on the crossover dribble. Got it back. Now attacks into the paint. Swings to Bishop. Baseline spot up is off the back of the rim. Takes an extra hop. Sophie Carr rebounds and puts it up and in.
It's one thing good for Roncalli. They have a lot more size to Columbus North.
Columbus North breaks the pressure. Now back the other way. Barker tries another 3. That one's short. And the rebound one-handed by Sophie Carr. Outlets to Maddie Bischoff. Roncalli trailing by 2 into the forecourt. Bischoff with it. Crosses up down the lane to the basket. Ties it up with a left hand.
She makes it look so easy going with her left hand. She's right hand dominant.
Timeout called by Pat McKee. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 2:29 to go, first quarter. And we're all tied up at 13 on the Beck Service Center scoreboard. Suno. 13-13 our score. 2:29 left in the first quarter. First of 3 straight broadcasts for you this week. We'll be on each of the next 3 nights, counting tonight. Back here tomorrow night for the boys' home game with Cardinal Ritter. Out of the timeout, Roncalli shows zone again with Maddie Bischoff at the top. Turn and shoot, Lawson from the foul line. That's off the rim, rebounded by Bishop. Comes Maddie Bischoff into the forecourt, into the paint, kicks to Halter. Left corner for 3, off the side of the backboard. Oh my, rebounded by White.
It looked good till it hit the side of the backboard.
It looked good coming out of her hand, absolutely. Might have rushed that a little bit. Ball swung to White. She has a 3 in this first quarter, as does Barker, who waits in the left corner against this zone. Barker has it, nice closeout by Bishop. Pass in the post through the hands of Lawson, picked up by Roncalli. Here they come the other way.
She's going all the way.
Maddie Bischoff lost the handle on the dribble. Unloads to Sophie Carr, top of the key. Finds Bishop. Now Horton. Horton holds against Matsuno. Bounce to Halter on the right wing. Inside 90 seconds to go. First quarter, we're tied at 13. Sophie Carr flashes to the elbow. Finds Sydney Horton on the left wing. She's down the baseline. Pull up is from 14. Kicks off the rim. It bounced about 5 times. And then fell off and rebounded by Lawson.
That bounced like 6 times. I was like, is that going to go in?
Waiting for it to come down. In the corner, White. Good closeout. 2-3 zone for Roncalli. White with it again. Look down to Lawson. Out of a double team, pass deflected. Loose ball picked up by Maddie Bischoff. She's on the run up the right side. All the way to the basket. Lays it up and in.
Feels like she has a speed boost. She just flew right by her.
She has 12 points, and Roncalli's grabbed the lead back. 15-13, final 45 seconds of this first quarter. Good burst here to close out the quarter by Roncalli here in the last 3 minutes, this 6-0 run.
So they might take the last shot. It's 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Roncalli content to sit back in the 2-3 zone and let McKinley dribble this thing down out by the volleyball line. McKinley looks back over her left shoulder at the bench for the play call. 15-13, Roncalli on top, 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Maddie Bischoff glances at the clock. Now she comes up and backs away. McKinley initiates with 8 in the corner to White. To Barker. Now McKinley fakes. Runner from the foul line is in and out. Rebound grabbed out there by Sophie Carr to Halter. To Maddie Bischoff. Half-court shot on the way off the rim. It was after the horn. It would not have counted. But a 6-0 run by Roncalli to close out the period puts the Royals on top by 2. 15-13 our score as we head to quarter number 2, which is right around the bend after this on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
For Columbus North. Roncalli the ball to start the second quarter. Savannah Bischoff has returned.
I mean, you want Maddie to keep scoring points and all that, but you need a co-star to help her because she just can't score 40 points to win this game. You're going to have a co-star to go in and help her down the stretch.
Halter, Maddie, and Savannah Bischoff, Abby Carr, and Ainsley Bishop, the 5 on the floor for Roncalli to start this second quarter. Maddie Bischoff at the left arc, pressured tightly by McKinley, gets a screen. Now she's double teamed, floats a pass left side to Halter. Pass over the top to Abby Carr. Abby at the right arc, kills a dribble, hand to Maddie Bischoff, back to Abby Carr, flashing to the paint, works on Norman, flips up a shot short, rebounded by Barker.
Really high defense there by Columbus North, trying to force the pass in double teams and made the forced shot from Carr.
Emily Norman, a 6-foot senior, has come on. She's number 10 for those of you watching along with us tonight. White, Barker, Matsuno, and McKinley round out the Columbus North 5. Roncalli still in that 3-2 zone with Maddie Bischoff in the middle, flanked by Halter and Savannah Bischoff. Barker left corner. Round the horn, Matsuno. Pass deflected, goes to McKinley on the far side. Up tight is Halter. McKinley through the lane. Pass in the corner is kicked out of bounds. Ooh, I thought that was kicked.
Ooh.
And the initial indication was Roncalli ball, but they got it right.
Yeah, it looked like it was kicked off.
Horton's back in. And our first look at Jordan Hendricks. 5'7" sophomore, had 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals off the bench.
Now we'll see if they can score without Maddie on the floor.
She gets her first rest, does Maddie Bischoff. Has 12 of the 15. Norman out of a double team to McKinley. In the corner, Matsuno down the baseline. Tried to bounce it to Norman. Savannah Bischoff pokes it away. Here she comes into the forecourt, weaving the dribble down the lane. Leaves it on the left wing to Hendricks. Swings it in between Horton and Abby Carr, and it goes into the bench and out of bounds.
And then I think they both said who's going to get that ball.
Yeah.
And none of them did.
Lawson is back in for Columbus North, as is Emma Long. McKinley and Barker have a seat. 15-13 our score, 6.5 minutes to go first half. 90 seconds into this second quarter. Each team still looking for their first second quarter points. White picked up her dribble. In the corner, Matsuno double team. Trying to work her way out of it. Out front, Long. Jump pass in the paint, stolen by Bishop. Bishop looks around, waits, finds Horton. Trailing.
See if Roncalli can try to get a point here. I feel that both teams were really cold.
Savannah Bischoff left alone and drills a 3. There you go.
There you go.
Ask and you shall receive. Savannah Bischoff hits her first 3 of the night.
I jinxed him on purpose.
Third 3 of the game for Roncalli. 18-13. White cut off, right elbow. Now Long with it, top of the circle. Matsuno back to Long. Roncalli daring the duo to shoot a jump shot. Matsuno drives in the paint.
They won't even let him
deflected
shoot.
and stolen. Leaking out Savannah Bischoff up the left side against Long. Put it up. It rolled off the rim, but she drew a foul and shoots 2.
How intense is the Roncalli's defense that they wanted to let Columbus North take a shot? It feels like they've turned it over the past couple of possessions. They've had it.
Fouls on Long. Her second and the team's 4th. Savannah Bischoff shoots 2 here with 5:32 left in the first half. First one on the way, around and out. So free throw shooting has been an issue to start this game. Roncalli 1 out of 5. Maddie Bischoff back in for Ainsley Bishop.
I think you got to hit this one here. You got to get a little consistent because they'll be a really big part of this game later on, I think.
Savannah hits the second free throw, splitting the pair. She has all 4 Roncalli points in the quarter. It's a 6-point lead, 19-13. Norman flashes to the foul line, finds Lawson down the baseline, forced under the bucket. Ball goes around the horn. McKinley to the foul line. Pull up is good from 14. Alexa McKinley, leading scorer for Columbus North, coming in, averaging 12 and a half. That's her first 2 of the night.
Columbus North really needed that one just to get something going on offense. It's still a good shot contest. Just
Roncalli's zone is really giving Columbus North fits. Maddie Bischoff pull up from the foul line, partially blocked, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Coming the other way with it is Long. Waits at the top of the circle, bounce to McKinley. Back to Long against this 2-3 zone. Bulldogs working around the perimeter. McKinley over to Long. Drive and kick to Barker in the corner. Roncalli closed out. Barker, a good 3-point shooter.
The push
and
off.
she traveled. Yep.
Some fuzzy elbows in there, too.
Traveled against the pressure of Horton and Abby Carr.
It feels like Columbus North stands too much. They need to move more. That's why Roncalli gets them in traps and in the corners and stuff.
Hendricks finds Maddie Bischoff for a catch-and-shoot 3. Bang! She got it again. That's 9 threes in the last 6 quarters for Bischoff. She has 3 tonight and 15 points.
That one looked a little high, too. I didn't know that was going in.
Yeah, she didn't catch it cleanly, it looked like, when she got rid of it. Norman's forced under the basket, gives to Lawson. She attacks in the paint, falling away,
Good
flips
take.
it in from 8.
Good take there.
Nice move by Lawson. She has 8 points to lead Columbus North halfway through quarter number 2. Abby Carr, out front Hendricks. Maddie Bischoff, top side, guarded by McKinley. Drive and leave it. Horton tries a long 3. Bang! She got it. Sydney Horton for 3. Third Roncalli 3 of the quarter.
And the lead is 8. Now.
Roncalli 3 threes in the quarter. Norman in the block. Kicks it out. Pass deflected, but it goes right to Lawson. Nice heads-up play by Lawson to keep the possession alive. Long bounce in the corner to Lawson. Feed Norman.
Good block.
Missed a shot in deep against the double team, and Hendricks digs out the rebound. And Hendricks is fouled in the deep backcourt. I believe a foul going to go to Barker, yes. Barker's foul, her first.
A lot of tip passing from Roncalli's defense, too. This feels like the zone's working pretty sufficiently. I mean, they're scoring decently, but it feels like they're getting a lot more turnovers and tip passes and more of that.
I think to your point, Evan, I think they're going to sit in this zone until Columbus North shoots them out of it.
I let them shoot them out of it either. They're making all their shots are inside.
25-17. Savannah Bischoff in the corner. Horton fakes Bon Barker. Down the baseline. Hendricks attacking in the lane out to Sophie Carr. Maddie Bischoff top of the circle. Drives on McKinley. Leaves for Savannah Bischoff. No space to shoot the three-pointer against Lucy Norman, who's into the ball game. Now Horton handles top side. Hendricks.
Really good defense from both teams.
Runs into Maddie Bischoff. Now gets clear. Still has the dribble. Sophie Carr top of the circle. Drives on Lawson to the basket. Lawson blocked the shot and a foul call. That's a tight call.
Looked like she got all ball, but she might not got there in time to set it up.
Robbie Miller indicating that Sophie Carr was hit on the elbow. Fouls on Lawson, her first and the team's 6. Sophie Carr shoots 2. That's a tight call. First free throw up and in.
Columbus North doesn't like it.
They did not.
It's questionable, but we'll take it, I guess.
26-17 the score. One more for Sophie Carr can make it a 10-point lead. That one's short. Rebounded by White. 26-17. Roncalli up 9. It's an 11-4 Roncalli advantage
nice
in this
pick,
quarter.
pocket.
Maddie Bischoff pokes it loose. Down the baseline, falling away, missed the shot. Savannah Bischoff taps the rebound to herself, trying to get it out of traffic, and slings it toward the bench. And it's saved. Sydney Horton out near the timeline, and she stepped on the timeline. It's over and back.
This one was a reach in there, it seemed like.
Well, just never got control of the basketball. 3 different players tried to get it after that.
Let's just say they're letting them play.
Rebound. Yep.
Let's just say they're letting them play through it.
26-17. Down low, Lawson. Deep catch against Sophie Carr. Turn and shoot, missed the shot short. Nice contest by Sophie Carr. Here comes Sydney Horton the other way. 2:05 to go in the quarter. Errant pass stolen away. Here comes Barker, 2-on-2. Maddie Bischoff is back. Barker in the lane. Maddie Bischoff blocks the shot. Lawson trailing. Scoops up the rebound and draws a foul. Good hustle by Lawson to keep that play alive.
I got blocked pretty well for a woman blocking it.
Maddie Bischoff blocks the shot. Lawson, free throw up, free throw in.
It's a rainbow.
Ainsley Bishop is on.
It's almost that her free throw was like a rainbow with no spin on it, like a knuckleball.
Halter's back in as well. Lawson, second one up and in. She has 10. Came in averaging 10.5.
It's her and the Maddie Bischoff show so far, seems like.
She has 10. Maddie Bischoff has 15 for Roncalli. Maddie Bischoff with it left corner. Goes into the paint, falling away. 10-footer rolls off the rim. Rebound, nice block out by Lucy Norman. Clears ahead. Here comes McKinley. Barker in the corner, Lucy Norman. Pass deflected, stolen. Maddie Bischoff has traffic from behind and a travel.
It's a question, I mean.
Kyle Lawson forced that turnover. Lawson's hustle has helped keep them in the game, them being Columbus North.
His defense, I'm liking it from the zone.
Barker, 3 out front is good.
I feels like I jinx everybody.
Barker knocks down the 3. Columbus North has scored 5 straight to pull back within 4.
Maybe I should stop talking about good things and then.
26-22. 1:05 to go, first half rather. Maddie Bischoff holds, drives, gets to Sophie Carr. Baseline spot up is long. Rebounded by Emma Halter on the weak side. Spins it back out to Sydney Horton. Back to Halter, left corner. Bounce to Horton at the top of the circle. She's down the lane. Teardrop up, in and out on the bank. Got her own rebound. Ball swung around the horn. Halter's open for a baseline spot up. That's good.
You'd think one of those would fall down.
Emma Halter, her first 2.
But that set it up from the offensive rebounding from the 2 guards, actually.
2 offensive rebounds on that possession. All 5 players touching the ball and ends in a Halter jump shot. White, no space to shoot the 3. 20 seconds to go. Roncalli has fouls to give. Norman's 3's an air ball. Rebounded by Horton. Or by Halter, rather. Here comes Maddie Bischoff into the forecourt with 10. Takes a look at the clock, backs it out with 7. Working against Barker with 5. Looks at the clock, gets a screen. Long 3 on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. And that will do it. But Roncalli outscoring Columbus North in the quarter, 13-9, and takes a 28-22 6-point lead on our Beck Service Center scoreboard into the halftime break. Stay tuned. Evan and I will step out for 60 seconds. When we come back, the Beck Service Center halftime shows around the bend on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Every day we go farther, try harder, and do things others think are impossible. But for people who are passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to treat your injury from diagnosis to recovery and get you back in the game, because you were built to perform. Ortho Indy Sports Medicine, helping you get normal back, whatever your normal looks like. not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
The most notable thing is the effectiveness of Roncalli's 2-3 zone.
Yeah, their 2-3 zone really worked for majority of the half. I mean, they hit a couple threes here and there from Columbus North, but I think they really did overall really good. Getting tip passes to turnovers and not let them get good shots up.
And Roncalli has this season has not been a team that has played a lot of zone defense, but it's been very effective tonight to post this to lead them to this 6-point lead. Maddie Bischoff has 15 points to lead all scorers. Kyla Lawson with 10 to pace Columbus North. Before we go any further, we are past the top of the hour, so let's pause quickly for this station identification for 10 seconds, reminding you you're listening to Roncalli Basketball on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Let's go into school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We need to put our masks on. Good idea. Now let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus for more information.
Harder and do things others think are impossible. But for people who are passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to treat your injury from diagnosis to recovery and get you back in the game because you were built to perform. Ortho Indy Sports Medicine, helping you get normal back, whatever your normal looks like. Learn more at orthoindy.com/sportsmedicine.
Throughout Chick-fil-A's history, the company has been on a journey to serve not only delicious food with a warm smile, but also offer a menu customers feel great about eating. The new Egg White Grill, a protein-packed breakfast sandwich, is a lower-calorie menu option made with a breakfast-sized portion of grilled chicken breast, freshly grilled egg whites, and American cheese served on a toasted multi-grain English muffin.
Work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill
It's
me.
been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill
I
me.
don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Roncalli leading Columbus North 28-22 in girls basketball action at the halftime. Now take a look at tonight's first half numbers. Evan has those.
All right, first for the Columbus North Bulldogs, the scores were Lauren Barker had 7, Kayla Lawson had 10, Alexa McKinley had 2, and Madison White had 3. Matuso, Long, and Norman all had 0 for the Bulldogs. They hit 2 threes in the first half, and they hit 4 for 4 at the free throw line. Second for the Roncalli Royals, Jordan Hendricks had 0, Savannah Bischoff had 4, Sophie Carr and Abby Carr had 3, Emma Halter had 2, Sydney Horton had 4, and Ansley Bishop had 0, and leading scorer Maddie Bishop had 15, hitting 2 threes in the first half. Roncalli ended up hitting 5 3-pointers in the first half and only went 3 for 8 at the foul line.
So Roncalli leads this game 28-22. Final game of the regular season for Roncalli before the sectional begins next Tuesday night. We'll take our second and final break here on this Beck Service Center halftime show. When we come back, third quarter's around the corner. Up next on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Marian University.
Let's Let's go into school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We need to put our masks on. Good idea. Now let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus for more information.
We're so thrilled to have Peyton Manning's name on our children's hospital. But we are a hospital designed for kids.
And then the halfback went in motion and then ran a slant route across the middle. Try to get a linebacker isolated on him. I like this beat. It's nice. Give me some more bass. A little more bass here. These are nice. Wish they had them at the adult hospital next door. They have to make this giraffe green.
That's crazy.
Might be right. Let's go red right, scat right, 585, wide drag. On two. Ready? Break. Nice ride. Y'all have these in blue? Can you hear this?
There's only one Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, offering world-class compassionate care for your child. Schedule primary ER or specialist care online.
Thanks, Peyton. We've got this.
Oh, okay. That's where they go.
Roncalli's girls basketball team leading Columbus North by the score of 28-22. First of 3 in a row for you this week for here on the network. We'll be back with you tomorrow night as the boys team hosts Ritter here at the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. You can watch that game on the Roncalli YouTube channel, or you can listen along, audio only, on RoncalliMediaNetwork.com, and then we'll close out the weekend with a boys road game at Greenwood on Saturday night. That'll be audio only on RoncalliMediaNetwork.com. 7:15 pregame, 7:30 tip for the two games this weekend. Ritter here tomorrow night, Greenwood on the road on Saturday night. Hope you can join us for both, if not both, of those contests tomorrow night. We're happy you're spending part of your Thursday night with us. Roncalli getting the basketball to start this second quarter, I believe. Nope, be Columbus North, beg your pardon. (28-22). Roncalli breaking the huddle with Sydney Horton, Savannah Bischoff, Maddie Bischoff, Abby, and Sophie Carr. Of course, the three seniors, Maddie, Sophie, and Abby, playing their final home game. Their four-year careers, all three four-year varsity players. This is Sophie Carr's 80th varsity game, Abby Carr's 79th, and Maddie Bischoff's 86th. That's a pretty
good,
impressive trio right there.
Consistently, too.
All three players will finish their careers over 80 varsity games by the time the sectional unfolds next week. We're set to go. Columbus North with its starting five on the floor as well. McKinley, Barker, Long, White, and Lawson. Roncalli staying in that zone as we would anticipate, but is very effective in the first half. McKinley, Barker heaves up a long three. That's off the back of the rim, high up to get it. Lawson had it knocked loose, and Sophie Carr outlets ahead to Sydney Horton. Nice diagonal pass to Savannah Bischoff running the floor. The shot's blocked. Tim Gray thought there was a foul there, but nice hustle by Long to get back and block the shot.
Good outlet, though. I mean, really good. Yeah.
Great diagonal outlet. Long in the corner to Barker. Over the top to White. Finds Lawson flashing in the lane. Out of a kick out, gets to McKinley for three. That's good.
Well, the first two shots have been
good
open.
Inside-out play by Columbus North, and McKinley has her first three-pointer of the night. 28-25. It's a big 5-point swing as Savannah Bischoff's layup was blocked, and then Columbus North gets a three the other way. Maddie Bischoff out front, her long three. Rainbows off the back of the rim out to McKinley.
They're both defense are in zone as well, trying to copy ours.
Long over the top to White, swing in the corner. Barker three for the tie as an air ball over the rim, rebounded by Savannah Bischoff. She's at the floor to Maddie Bischoff through the lane. gives to Abby Carr. Out front, Horton. 3 on the way. Short on the front of the rim, rebounded by Long.
Both teams getting good shots, seems like, compared to last half.
28-25, 90 seconds into the second half. Columbus North within 3 after Roncalli led by 9. Late second quarter. Lawson in the post. The pass overplayed, deflected, and stolen. Here comes Maddie Bischoff, 2 on 3 to Savannah Bischoff, running the wing, missed the layup. She short-armed it.
It's 2 now.
And here comes Columbus North the other way. Tim Gray sheds the jacket in disbelief. Lawson flashes into the lane, kick out to White in the corner. Now McKinley, another 3 to tie. That's way short. Rebound one-handed, picked up by Sophie Carr. Maddie Bischoff through the midcourt traffic. Down the lane, all the way, put it up and in with the left hand.
Good, really good take there.
You talked about it earlier in the first half, Evan. It's amazing how reliant she is around the rim on her offhand, that left-hand finish. Lawson in the lane, working against Abby Carr. No space, her kick-out pass is stolen away. Savannah Bischoff had it knocked free, but Abby Carr's there to shovel it over to Horton. In the corner, Maddie Bischoff. Facing up on McKinley. Down the baseline, fading away, scoring!
Man, that was actually a really nice take. Fading away, too. Getting a little touch-up. Could lead back up to 7.
4 quick ones for Maddie Bischoff. She has 19. And the lead back to 7. Barker bounce over to McKinley. In the corner, Long. Looks inside for Lawson. Pass over the top. Ball swung quickly to White, left corner. Bounce into Lawson. Ball swung Long. She tries a 3. That's good. Long's first 3 of the night.
It's a really good touch.
Long hitting her 7th 3 of the season. Back to a 4-point game. Savannah Bischoff gives to Abby Carr. Down the lane. And we've got a foul on the way. A couple of defenders there. Let's see what Mike Mortel has. He's got it on Long.
I don't know, just me, but it feels like that zone's got a lot more shots up this half, like more open shots for Columbus North compared to the first half.
Bishop. That foul went to White, her second rather, and Sophie Carr travels in the corner on her way to the paint.
I think the Royals just got to calm down a little bit. They're too amped up right now.
32-28, 4-point Roncalli lead. Savannah Bischoff pressures McKinley up the floor. McKinley in the corner to White. Roncalli settles into the 2-3 zone. Sophie Carr kicks the pass out of bounds into the corner.
I feel like that's their hot spot, is that corner or the wing, like that area right there.
They're trying to suck Roncalli in defensively into the post or to the corner, and that wing 3 has been open.
Yeah.
Here in this third quarter. McKinley hit 1, then Long hit 1. 4-point Roncalli lead.
See what they do here.
McKinley in the lane, gives to White. She tries a corner 3. That's way long. Rebounded by Sophie Carr. Pivots away and flips it ahead to Horton. Horton waits at the arc, still attacking with the dribble, turns the corner to the rim, put it up, put it in.
Nice take.
What a pretty move by the sophomore Sydney Horton. She has 6, and the lead is 6. 3:45 to go in a quickly moving third quarter. Long is into Lawson, working against Bishop. Bishop fouled her on the catch, or as Lawson turned the corner. That's Ansley's first foul and the team's first. Foul on the floor, Long inbounding, baseline right. 6-point Roncalli lead, which is where we began the half. McKinley backs the dribble out. Now the swing is deflected out of bounds by Sophie Carr, reading that all the way.
A lot more tip pass. Feels like Columbus will have a lot more good shots up, but it feels like Roncalli's still getting the tip passes and turnovers as much. But, I mean, it's still really effective right now to see how long they can last.
Halter's back in for Horton. McKinley and the corner Barker. No space to shoot over the taller Sophie Carr. Gets it back out to White. Now Barker back with it. Lob to Lawson in the corner. Feeling her way against Bishop. Kick out to McKinley for an open 3 that rolls off the rim. Rebounded by Sophie Carr. Maddie Bischoff walks into the forecourt. 6-point Roncalli lead. Left side Savannah Bischoff for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound fought for, and what do we have? We've got a jump ball, and the arrow stays with Roncalli. Sophie Carr and Ainsley Bishop teaming up to tie up Lawson. Sydney Horton's back in, and Pat McKee wants a timeout. Full timeout call by Columbus North, so we'll go ahead and take a break as well. 3:02 to go, third quarter. Roncalli leads on the Beck Service Center scoreboard, 34-28. We're back after.
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
Or visit us at 3150 East Thompson Road.
Roncalli basketball is on CBS Sports 1430.
34-28 our score. With Evan Tremaine, I'm Rob Brown. 3:02 to go, third quarter. Roncalli's girls basketball team winding down what is season number 47 for this program. 16-4 record coming in, winners of 6 in a row.
Watch Maddie Bischoff on this little swing. I bet she's going to come around here and get a little opening.
And she does indeed catch it on the right wing on the inbound, but McKinley did a nice job closing out. Now Maddie attacks in the lane, and the shot blocked by Lawson. Good defensive stand by the Bulldogs. Inside 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Roncalli lead by 6. McKinley. Barker in the corner. Halter closed out. Barker got away with a walk. In the corner, Long with it. Drives into the lane. Lost the handle, but she's fouled. That caused the ball to come loose, and the foul on Bishop.
I feel like if you're Columbus North, if you get contest to Maddie Bischoff, just make her fade away, I think, is her weakness, is fading away. If she goes up strong, but if you make her fade away, I don't think it's going to.
Foul went to Horton. Correction there. Her first rather. 34-28. 2:25 to go. Third quarter. Roncalli up 6. Barker. Pass over the top of the zone. Left corner Long. One hand bounce to McKinley at the left arc. Over the top to White. Now Barker. Roncalli shifting quickly. Long's open for a left side 3. That's off the back of the rim. Rebound Rainbows out to Horton.
Whoa.
Sophie Carr took a spill at half court. Meanwhile, Horton pushes the other way. Halter into the paint. And she picked up her dribble and walked.
They called that one out there on the other court, seems like.
So the turnover gives it back to Columbus North. Matsuno is on, replacing White. 34-28 the score. Roncalli up 6. 2:03 left to go, third quarter. McKinley over to Matsuno. Roncalli extending its pressure out near the volleyball line. Lawson kicks to Barker, open for a corner 3. That's off the front of the rim, rebounded by Sophie Carr. Outletted ahead is Maddie Bischoff. Leaking out Halter. She got into the bucket, waits for the defender to fly by, missed the layup. Bishop's got the rebound. She puts up a forced shot off the end line. They say it's blocked, and it stays with Roncalli.
Good offensive rebound by Ansley Bishop. I think you got to finish these layups. I think that's 3 now in the second half where they've clanked off. Been really short, actually, on the rim.
Jordan Hendricks is in for Sophie Carr. On the inbound, Jordan takes the dribble back out top to Maddie Bischoff. Inside 100 seconds to go, third quarter. Maddie drives, flips it up, put it up and in, and put her on the line, count it. Oh, my.
You would have never thought that would have went in.
Boy, she's
that
flipped
left-handed.
it up high off the backboard. Yep, that left-handed finish. Foul goes to Matsuno. Her first. Maddie flexing her wrist a little bit on that landing.
She went flying. That ball went with her, but it went in.
Free throw on the way good. Maddie with 22 points in the game tonight, 7 here in the quarter. Lucy Norman returns for Columbus North. 37-28. Roncalli has matched its biggest lead of the night, 9. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Matsuno double team. Pass to half court and Barker. Gets through the congestion over to Matsuno. Lawson turning face at the elbow. Pass is deflected, but right back to Lawson. Matsuno in the corner. McKinley fumbled it. Roncalli closed out. McKinley stumbling through the lane. Airmails a pass over Long's head into the first row. Across the way.
Looks like they're going slow speedy, too. forcing passes, I probably think that they should just calm down and just regroup a little bit. If you're Columbus North, but Roncalli's got to amp it up and just get this lead to double digits, I think, at this
Columbus
point.
North has been as close as 4 here in the quarter. The lead now is 9 as we reach the final minute of the third. Maddie Bischoff, stop and go drive. The C's part to the basket. Left hand shot up and in, and another three-point play opportunity.
Wonder who the coach is yelling at.
I'm not sure, but he's hot about something. Foul goes to Lawson, her second, team third. Free throw by Maddie is around and out. And we've got a foul on Jordan Hendricks on the rebound attempt.
I don't know.
Hendricks foul, her first, team third. So 39-28, first double-figure lead of the night for Roncalli. The lead is 11. 56 and a tenth to go here in the third. McKinley, pass to Barker. Now in the lane, Barker's runner over Bishop is wide of the mark. Rebound, though, grabbed by Barker on the deflection, and she runs into Hendricks with the basketball.
That's what it was.
But Robbie Miller says that she was pushed from behind by Bishop. So Bishop's foul, her second, team fourth. Foul on the floor. 11-point lead. Out top to Barker. In the corner, Norman. Fires to McKinley. Up tight is Maddie Bischoff. Back to Norman, looking inside to Lawson. Pass across the lane, deflected right to Lawson. Loose on the floor. Bishop's got it. She leaves it for Maddie Bischoff. 30 seconds to go in the third. Maddie all the way to the basket. Put it up, put it in.
They just can't react, it seems like. When she drives to that goal, she just puts it up so fast, and then it just goes in.
11 in the quarter for Bischoff and 26 in the ball game. Following up her 28-point effort on Friday. 41-28. It's a 9-0 Roncalli run to push this lead back to 13. Final 10 seconds of the quarter. Norman in the corner with 6. Down to Lawson in the block with 3. Turns and shoots. Puts it up too strong from 5 feet. Rebounded by Bishop, and that'll do it. So a strong burst by Roncalli, shutting out Columbus North for the final 4:50 of the third. And it's a 13-point lead heading to the final quarter as Roncalli outscores Columbus North 13-6 in quarter number 3. 41-28's the advantage. Final 8 minutes from Roncalli is next on the Essentia St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
Basketball is on CBS Sports 1430.
Rob Brown, Evan Tremaine back with you. We head to the final quarter. Roncalli leads 41-28. Maddie Bischoff scored 11 of Roncalli's 13 points in the quarter. She has 26 in the ball game. Meanwhile, Kyla Lawson leads Columbus North with 10. Columbus North did not make a shot inside the three-point line. Only points were 2 three-pointers, one by Alexa McKinley and one by Emma Long.
Columbus North called a 30-second timeout.
Well, you don't see that very often, calling a timeout right before the quarter starts. Need an extra 30 seconds to get things organized. 41-28. We head to the final quarter.
I bet Roncalli goes to the 2-3 again. Let's see what they do. Feels like Columbus only got a lot more better shots up. Just they hit them at the very beginning, and they just went kind of cold at the very end.
Yeah, Columbus North did not score in the final 4:50 of that third quarter. Bulldog basketball to start the final 8 minutes from Roncalli. Final 8 minutes of girls basketball here in the 2020-21 season.
3-2 zone.
3-2 zone. Sophie Carr bats the pass out of bounds.
I was wrong.
Still a zone, though. It's been so effective. This is one of the few games, maybe the only game this year I can recall where they've been in the zone exclusively. McKinley pull-up jumper rolls off the rim from 12. Rebounded by Savannah Bischoff. Sydney Horton on the push. Through the lane, all the way to the goal. Put it up, rushed against the contest of Lawson, and rebounded by White. Here comes McKinley into the forecourt. Leaves for White, 3 out top, off the rim. Rebounded by Norman, took it away. Savannah Bischoff tied her up. Yes, I wasn't sure there, Evan, if they were going to call a foul. It was a late indication on the jump.
Well, Roncalli they actually gave the ball to Roncalli, actually. The jump ball.
On the arrow. So nice play by Savannah Bischoff to force that tie-up. 41-28. Early stages of the final quarter. Zone for the Bulldogs. Maddie Bischoff, right side 3. Bang! She got it. 29 points for Maddie Bischoff.
She's at the bucket tonight.
15 in the first half, 14 here in the second half. And the lead is 16. Right side, Norman tries a 3. That's good. Lucy Norman tosses in a 3. Third field goal of the half for Columbus North. They've all been 3-pointers. 44-31. 3-2 zone for the Bulldogs. Trapping out front. Sophie Carr turning face to Abby Carr in the corner. Pass goes through her hands and out of bounds. Ainsley Newitt is in for the first time tonight. The 5'7" junior.
I feel like what Roncalli needs to do is get some stops on the defensive end, just drain the clock on the offensive end, and just scores baskets that they need to, but I think they just got to drain the clock at this point.
Yeah, they may already have enough points to win this game, but you want to keep playing. You don't want to slow it down so much you get out of tempo.
Yeah.
McKinley on the right wing to White. Nearing 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. White puts up a 3 over the 2-3 zone. Good. That's 2 straight threes by the Bulldogs. It's a 10-point game.
I think I jinx them every time. Just get a couple stops and they hit 2 straight threes.
Got to keep scoring. 44-34. Sophie Carr in the seam of the zone, attacks the basket, puts it up and in, and draws a foul. Well, that's a good remedy there, Evan, to get an easy one and a chance at the line.
Just do what they need to do. Just don't rely on me betting on them.
Third foul on White. Count the bucket for Sophie Carr. Her first point since the here in the second half. Free throw on the way. Good.
They're a lot more effective at the free throw line, though, this half.
2 for 3 here in the half. 3 out of 8 in the first half. 47-34. Savannah Bischoff knocks the ball loose out of bounds in the corner. Stays with Columbus North, right in front of the Columbus North bench. 47-34 the score. McKinley top of the key. Picked up her dribble. Barker finds Norman in the corner for another 3. That's good. Lucy Norman's hit 2 in a row off the bench. 47-37.
As long as Roncalli can get just a couple points on possession, I think it should be all right. But
have to keep scoring. Horton picked up her dribble. Cross-court skip to Newitt. Now Savannah Bischoff holds. To Newitt on the wing. Bounce into Sophie Carr. Horton through the lane to Savannah Bischoff. Over to Maddie Bischoff. She draws 2 defenders at the right arc. Pass over to Horton. 5 minutes to go. Roncalli in no hurry, up 10. Over the top, Maddie Bischoff. Another catch and shoot 3, partially blocked, but Newitt grabs the air ball and lays it up and in. Right place, right time for Ainsley Newitt.
It's almost a pass.
Yeah, ball was blocked and fell 2 feet short, right to Newitt. Lawson a deep post on Newitt. Missed the shot, got the put back up and in.
Held her scores for a majority of the second half. She had a big 10 points in the first half.
Yeah, those are her first points here in the second half. Absolutely. 49-39, 10-point lead. Sophie Carr out of a double. In the corner, Newitt, baseline jumper off the rim. Rebounded by Lawson.
Long way to go in this one.
That bucket by Lawson was the first 2-point basket of the half for Columbus North.
Yeah, I realized that. They hit like 4 or 5 straight threes.
5 threes to start the half before a 2-pointer was made by Lawson on the putback of her own miss. White tries a 3. That's off the back of the rim. And the rebound, McKinley taps it away from Horton, but the ball's errant. Looked like it ricocheted off the shin of Norman, but it will stay with Columbus North. Tim Gray thinking Sydney Horton was fouled on that rebound attempt. On the inbound, Lawson with the catch. The ball deflected, but it rolls right to White at the arc. Ball goes around the horn. Norman in the corner, down to Lawson. Pass deflected again, and it was not touched. Barker thought about it, but she let it go out of bounds.
I thought that was about to call Roncalli ball.
Yep, stays with the Bulldogs. 3:50 to go. 49-39. Roncalli up 10. White on the wing. Over the top to McKinley. Norman, no space to shoot the three. Lawson out of a double team, gives to White. She heaves up a three, that's no good. Rebound fought for. Lawson knocked it off the end line. Sophie Carr hit the deck, and it goes back to Roncalli with 3:34 to go.
Had a couple good looks to get this game within single digits there, but good rebounding. That's a key part right now is rebounding, helping them a lot.
Yeah, I
Roncalli.
think Pat McKee had to have been happy with those 3 looks they got on that possession. Just couldn't get any of them to go. Roncalli trying to pull this zone out a little bit. Run some clock, up 10. Savannah Bischoff to the near sideline. Pass to Maddie Bischoff, back to Savannah. Gives back to Maddie Bischoff between the circles. Horton gets it far sideline. Over the top, Savannah Bischoff in the corner. Back to Maddie Bischoff, draws 2 defenders. Horton waits. Skip over the top to Savannah Bischoff. Entry pass stolen away by Barker. Inside 3 minutes to go. Here comes Columbus North down 10. 2:50 left.
I gotta say in the 3-2 zone to keep their shooting out from the wing.
Norman down to Lawson posting. Turn and shoot. Sophie Carr blocked the shot. Lawson got the rebound, and Sophie Carr fouled her on the rebound. Sophie Carr's first foul, team 5th. Here comes Abby Carr back in for Newitt. And Emma Long is back in. For Columbus North. 2:40 to go. Long three-pointer partially blocked by Sophie Carr, rebounded by Savannah Bischoff. Roncalli holds up and runs a little clock here. Up 10 with 2.5 left. And Tim Gray wants time. Timeout called, 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 2:26 to go. And Roncalli leading 49-39 on our Beck Service Center scoreboard. Mandel, our video producer. Kayla Lehman-Perez and Alexandra Swift on the cameras for us tonight. 2:25 to go. In the corner, Savannah Bischoff. Here comes the trap. Savannah is trapped, throws it off the leg of White and out of bounds. That's a nice play to just reset.
Yeah, that 5-second count.
It was coming.
It was coming.
Savannah Bischoff inbounding, 2:17 to go. Horton goes out near the timeline to get the inbound. Waits for the trap to come. Sydney spins away, finds Savannah Bischoff. Well, they had Abby Carr into the bucket momentarily, but missed her. No need to force a pass. Abby Carr down the baseline, fouled on the way to the rim, flips it in, but after the foul. So the foul is on the floor. Foul is on Barker, her second. Team 5th. 2:02 left. The lead is 10 for Roncalli. Royals have led since late first quarter. Maddie Bischoff out between the circles. She's been spectacular tonight with 29. Down the lane to Sydney Horton. Back to Savannah Bischoff. Now Maddie Bischoff in the lane. Gives back to Sophie Carr. Over to Horton. Roncalli running clock efficiently. Abby Carr into traffic. Back out to Horton.
It's really good defense. It's just Roncalli's had really good passing, getting around and wasting all this clock.
Maddie Bischoff over to Abby Carr. Abby high dribbling, turns it over. Got her hand over the top of the basketball. So the turnover gives it back to Columbus North, but Roncalli on that possession ran over 1:20 off the clock.
Helps a lot when you're up by 10. You don't want to have any chances.
And running that clock is almost as important as scoring at this point.
You got to get a stop here, I think.
And Savannah Bischoff, stole it away from Barker and a foul called. I thought
that was all ball there.
Savannah Bischoff with the foul. Roncalli had fouls to give. That's just the 6th team foul. Team second.
They're all right. They're all right.
1:17 left. It's a 10-point game. McKinley on the inbound. Takes it to the far sideline. On the wing to White. Around the horn, they go with the basketball, looking for an open shot, but time is not the Bulldogs' friend. In low to Lawson, double team. Out to White for an open three. That's good, timeout. White's hit 2 threes here in the quarter. 3 in the game. Pat McKee calls time.
I only have to say one thing. You just got to hit your free throws.
42, 49, 42. Full timeout.
Every day we go farther, try harder, and do things others think are impossible. But for people who are passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to treat your injury from diagnosis to recovery and get you back in the game, because you were built to perform. Ortho Indy Sports Medicine, helping you get normal back, whatever your normal looks like.
Let's go into school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We need to put our masks on. Good idea. Now let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus for more information.
Roncalli at the line. Columbus North has made 7 field goals here in the second half, 6 of them three-pointers.
Roncalli's got to hit their free throws, and this one should be good. It just got to be smart with passes.
Maddie Bischoff fouled in the deep backcourt on the catch. That's team foul 6, however, no shots. Foul is on Barker, her third.
But they can't force anything because they don't want to turn it over and get them another shot to make this almost a 2-possession game.
Yeah, you've still got a 3-possession lead, so there's no need to be in any hurry or force a play that's not there. Horton has the inbound, races into the forecourt. Now Maddie Bischoff with it.
They got a foul.
Holding it. Down the lane to the basket. Put it up and in. She's got 31 in her final home game.
Or do that. I mean, not the foul either.
51-42. Long in the corner. Ball around the horner. Matsuno down the baseline. Puts it up. Blocked by Sophie Carr. Rebounded by Savannah Bischoff. Now Maddie Bischoff holds. 25 seconds to go. She's wrapped up and fouled. Well, what a way to go out. Maddie Bischoff, just her second career 30-point game, and it comes in her final home game of her magnificent career. Matsuno's foul, her second, team 7.
Very good game to go out on at home.
1-1 for Bischoff, first one up and in. 32 points for Maddie Bischoff tonight in her final home game. She and her fellow seniors, Abby and Sophie Carr, second one up and in. And they're going to get Maddie out to get one round of applause. Actually, they'll get Abby Carr out first. Abby Carr checks out for the final time. 20 seconds left. In the corner, Barker for 3. That's good. Timeout.
You knew that timeout for the ball shot was even up.
Well, Pat McKee was to his feet calling that timeout with 15 seconds to go. Full timeout, that's all he's got left. We have
Life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
seconds to go. Sydney Horton fouled immediately.
Awkward silence here. She went dead.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. McKinley's foul, her second. Team 8. Horton shoots a 1-and-1. 14 and 8/10 seconds to go. First one on the way, good. 54-45.
No stupid fouls or anything, giving them 3-point shot. Just
second one up, that one rolls good. And here comes Emma Halter in. Abby Carr checks out for the final time. Well, she may come back in as Halter's back in. There's McKinley. Pass over to White. Left side for three. That's good. They can't stop the clock. It's into Horton. And they're chasing her, trying to foul. Horton will dribble this one out. So in the final regular season home game of the season and the final one for the senior trio, it's Maddie Bischoff who carries the load tonight. Finishes the game with 33 points. And it's a 55-48 Roncalli win to close out the regular season. Stay tuned. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we've got all the particulars on tonight's Steve's Flowers and Gifts postgame show. That's next on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Schedule online anytime.
Let's go into school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We didn't put our masks on. Good idea. Now let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit CDC.
Roncalli High School Alumni Association is to be a contributing branch of
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
Brown, Evan Tremaine back with you on the Steve's Flowers and Gifts postgame show. Roncalli's Royals close out the regular season with a solid 55-48 win over a very good Columbus North team. Let's take a look at how the game transpired. We had 4 lead changes in the first 2.5 minutes, and Columbus North led by as much as 4 in the early stages. It would turn out to be the Bulldogs' biggest lead of the night, 9-5. By the end of the quarter, Roncalli had regained the lead, 15-13, with a 6-0 run to close out the quarter. Roncalli scored the first 4 points of the second, so all told it was a 10-0 run. Roncalli led 28-22 at the half. It was a 13-9 Roncalli advantage in the second quarter. In the third quarter, Columbus North pulled it within 4 at the halfway point, 32-28, but then Roncalli scored 9 straight to close out the quarter and lead by 13, 41-28. It was a 13-6 Roncalli advantage in the third. Roncalli scored the first 3 points of the fourth, so it was, again, a 12-0 run that put Roncalli up 16. It turns out that would be the biggest lead of the night and more than enough to hold off the Bulldogs, despite the fact that the Bulldogs scored 20 points in the fourth quarter and hit 7 threes in the quarter.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Or 6 threes in the quarter. 6 of their 7 field goals were threes in the quarter, but Roncalli had a big enough cushion, and to your point, Evan, Roncalli had to hit free throws, and the Royals were a perfect 5 of 5 in the fourth, so they made them when it counted to put this game away, 55-48. Maddie Bischoff led all scorers. She had 33 points, her second largest scoring total of her career, topped only by that 39-point outburst that she had back against Pike during her sophomore year in the sectional opener. And Columbus North, meanwhile, had 3 players in double figures. Kyla Lawson and Madison White each had 12. So a solid win tonight, Evan, to close out the regular season for Roncalli. This certainly, they were able to keep the momentum going from last week and take a 7-game winning streak into the sectional next week.
Yeah, they got to be really confident. I mean, it was a really big win against a 6A school, and I mean, you got to feel like proud, like you knocked down your free throws at the very end to get you a comfortable lead. You really good. The 2-3 zone really worked for the majority of that game, and they started hitting threes, but I mean, they went to a 3-2, and I tried to get them out of the wing where they were hitting most of the threes. But overall, I think they had to have a lot of confidence going to that tournament, saying they got to win.
Well, we see Coach Gray coming up to join us, so we're going to go ahead and stay here instead of taking our first break and talk to Coach Gray as he comes up to our broadcast position. We'll get Coach set up with his microphone and pass this down to Coach Gray here. Coach, that was a tremendous win, a very good team that you beat tonight to close out this regular season. And Evan and I were talking. I don't know. You certainly would know this better than I. I'm not sure that there's been a game this season where you played as much zone as you played tonight. What was the thought process behind that?
It's been a while since we played that much zone. We made it a concerted effort that we wanted to play some zone to make sure we were ready for the sectional. Probably back to Ben Davis really is the last time we played that much. So I know we're going to need it to win in sectional, so it was nice to look at. We just threw a step slow in our man too on the rotation, so it just was helpful tonight.
How'd you guys like your aggressiveness, like getting the ball to Maddie and her driving with her left hand and finishing all the way in our final home game?
Yeah, we've been, it's been an emphasis for a while now of making sure that we attack the basket instead of settling for threes. And it's helped our offense tremendously as we've done that. When we just got to continue to be aggressive, try to get ourselves to the foul line.
We talked before the game. Your team's done an excellent job sharing the basketball the last couple games. 2 of the last 3, the highest assist totals. How do you feel like your team did tonight?
I thought early on we shared the ball really well, and we had a stretch there where we stopped, and then it came back. Sometimes we don't get as many assists because it's kind of like the hockey assist. We pass it to a girl who passes it, and then the drive's open, especially when we play 5 out like we did so much tonight. There's so much off penetration, but I thought we moved the ball pretty well.
So as you go into the sectional next week, obviously Pike is first up on Tuesday, a 7-game winning streak. I know still some work to do, practice tomorrow, practice Saturday and Monday. How do you feel like your team is prepared heading into next week?
I think we're as good as we've been all year. We're moving the ball really well. We've been locked in defensively, except for a couple possessions early tonight. What we talked about today is just having high standards for ourselves, making sure we live up to those standards, growing in our wins, because it's not always us playing against our opponents; it's us playing against those standards. And today, we're happy about the win, but we thought when we hit a 3 and put it up to 13, if we would have gotten a stop and scored again, we could have put it away then. So just taking those little things, and this is a really smart team. Although I don't always act like it, they're really smart and they understand what's going on. So we talk to them as a high-level team about those things. So we're just ready to go.
Well, we'll catch up with you next week at Ben Davis, Coach. Good win tonight.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week. That's Roncalli head coach Tim Gray. We appreciate him taking a few minutes for us here on the Steve's Flowers and Guest postgame show. We're going to go ahead and take our first and only break. When we come back, we will run down tonight's scoring totals. Evan will have those. We'll hand out our player of the game. I think I've got a pretty good idea who that might be.
I have a good idea, too.
And we will run down what will still be a busy broadcast weekend for us and hopefully you, the listener, as well. We'll talk about all that when we come back after this on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill
It's
me.
been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me.
I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Every day we go farther, try harder, and do things others think are impossible. But for people who are passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to treat your injury from diagnosis to recovery and get you back in the game, because you were built to perform. Ortho Indy Sports Medicine, helping you get normal back, whatever your normal looks like.
Going to school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We need to put our masks on. Good idea. Now let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus for more information.
Back for the final time here on the Steve Flowers Against Post-Game Show. Roncalli's girls basketball team closes out the regular season with a 55-48 home win over Columbus North. We're right at the top of the hour, so before we proceed, let's step out quickly for this 10-second station identification, reminding you you're listening to Roncalli Basketball on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
CBS Sports 1430, WXNT AM Indianapolis, WZPL HC2 Greenfield, a Cumulus station.
Well, Roncalli wins tonight by 7, 55-48. Let's take a look at tonight's final totals, and Evan has those.
First for the road team, the Columbus North Bulldogs. Lauren Barker had 10. Kyla Lawson had 12. Lucy Norman had 6. Alexa McKinley had 5. Emma Long had 3. Madison White had 12. And Kanan Matuso had 0. They hit 10 threes in the whole game. Very impressive from them. And they went 4 for 4 at the foul line. Second for the home team, the Roncalli Royals. Jordan Hendricks had 0. Savannah Bischoff had 4. Sophie Carr had 6. Abby Carr had 0. Emma Halter had 2. Sydney Horton had 8. Ansley Newitt had 2. Ansley Bishop had 0. And leading scorer Madeline Bischoff had 33. Roncalli hit 6 threes in the whole game and went 9 for 15 at the free throw line.
Well, that adds up to a 55-48 Roncalli win. Time now to turn our attention to our Ortho Indy star of the game. Little doubt where that goes. Maddie Bischoff had 33 points, just her second 30-point game of her career, topped only by the 39 points she scored in the sectional opener her sophomore year at Southport against Pike. So, and it was a balanced attack. 12 points in the first quarter, just 3 in the second, but then 11 in the third and 7 in the fourth. So 18 points in the second half. Maddie hitting 4 threes as well to add to her career-leading total. So Maddie Bischoff in her final home game, and this the 86th game of her varsity career. She is tonight's Ortho Indy star of the game.
At Ortho Indy, their mission is to provide the highest quality, comprehensive bone, joint, spine, and muscle care to patients throughout the Midwest, the United States, and all around the world. From diagnosis to recovery, their team is ready to get you back in action. Choose Ortho Indy to be your official orthopedic provider.
Well, we update the records. Columbus North sees its 3-game winning streak come to an end. Bulldogs now 10-5, 3-4 on the road. They'll close out the regular season with a home game on Saturday afternoon against Terre Haute North. A win there will give the Bulldogs a Conference Indiana championship. Meanwhile, Roncalli closed out the regular season with a 7-game winning streak and finishing 9-1 here at home. 17-4, just the 9th time in 47 seasons that Roncalli's won at least 17 regular season games. Roncalli will next return to the court on Tuesday night in the sectional opener against Pike. We'll have that game on RoncalliMediaNetwork.com. 7:15 the pregame show, 7:30 the tip time from Ben Davis as Roncalli takes on Pike in the opening game of the sectional for the 3rd time in 4 years. With the win, Columbus North still leads the all-time series with Roncalli 11-6, but Roncalli's now won 4 of the last 5 and have pulled to within 1, 4-3 is Columbus North's advantage in games played here at Roncalli. One final note before we say goodnight, I want to run down our broadcast schedule. We'll be back with you tomorrow night for the boys' game here against Ritter. You can watch the game on the school YouTube channel or listen on RoncalliMediaNetwork.com. 7:15 our pregame, 7:30 the tip for that one. And then we'll close out the weekend with a home game, with a road game, a boys' road game, I should say, at Greenwood. 7:15 the tip time, 7:15 the pregame, 7:30 the tip. You can listen to that game. It's an audio-only call on Saturday on RoncalliMediaNetwork.com. But, Evan, some final thoughts tonight. Very solid win for this Roncalli team. All sorts of momentum heading into next week's sectional.
Yeah, really good confidence going into the sectional. I think they just got to go against Pike and just say we got to go, be more aggressive, be more agile, and just do what they got to do to win.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed tonight's game as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. I want to thank our fine crew, Luke Jones handling things in our CBS Sports 1430 studios, and our excellent video crew with us tonight as well. Justin Brown, our director, and our graphics man, Max Mandel producing. Stefan Welsh, the executive producer. On the cameras tonight, Kayla Lima Perez and Alexandra Swit. I want to thank them for their fine work bringing you tonight's video and pictures. Tonight's game has been a production of the Roncalli Media Network. The executive producer is Gary Armbruster. Our network producer is Mr. Cole Dunbar. Again, for our entire Roncalli Media Network crew, my partner Evan Tremaine, I'm Rob Brown. Our final tonight from Roncalli as the Royals girls basketball team closes out the regular season with a 55-48 win. Till we talk to you with the boys game tomorrow night at 7:15. This has been Rob Brown saying so long, everybody.